Hi, everyone. My name is Mason Kroll, and I was in the Summer Work Outreach Project in 2017. Today's video is a part of a series of employment videos that SWOP is creating to help educate local youth on different jobs that are available in the area. Today, I'll be talking with Mr. Negen at the Rockridge Public School District about careers in education. Mr. Negen teaches 6th grade Minnesota history at Roosevelt Elementary in Virginia. He was also my 4th grade teacher. Due to COVID-19 concerns, we needed to conduct this interview remotely. So welcome, Mr. Negen. Thanks for taking the time to talk with me today.
Thank you. I miss saying your name every day there, Mr. Kroll.
So Mr. Negen, can you begin by telling us a little bit about the role of education and its importance in northern Minnesota?
Well, to be honest, I think education is important in any community, not just ours up here in northern Minnesota, but I think one thing education is in our community, in our small community anyway, our school is kind of like the heart of our town. You know, I know we have our major industry with mining, but education plays an important role for our kids here, maybe to even get into that field for mining of something that's so important in our town. We can't. A lot of kids now just can't go straight from high school into the mine. They need to go to the technical college or go to the community college first. So it's so important to get that high school degree in order to get another job.
What are the different types of careers that are available in education?
Well, if you wanted to be become an elementary teacher, maybe you want to be a high school teacher, maybe a technology teacher, counselor at the school, administrative. Maybe you want to go into administration. Become a principal. And something like that. Even our janitors that are at our school, they need a special license. So that's again why school is so important. And I think everybody that works at our school, whether it is a para or it is a janitor or a teacher, administration, they all play a role in our school and education for our kids.
So what kinds of education and training are required for these types of careers?
Well, in order to become a elementary teacher, I went to college, got my for 4 years, got my Bachelor of Science. If you wanted to become, that's to become an elementary teacher, and same thing would go for becoming a high school teacher. If you wanted to get your administration or something like that, it would entail additional schooling, maybe another 2 years. So maybe they go and get their master's degree. And a lot of teachers here at Rockridge have their master's degree, which is an additional 2 years. Some get it, I'd say a lot of teachers, they get a job teaching, and after they've been teaching a couple of years, go and get their master's in a certain field. So yeah, I guess to be an admin, that's additional upon those 2 years. So you're probably talking an extra 4 years after the 4-year degree.
So besides the education that you mentioned, can you talk a little bit more about the other important skills necessary for careers in education?
As far as the other skills, I guess communication. Communication is a huge skill that you got to have in education. I think creativity. I think being a teacher, you got to be creative. I think leadership is another important role when becoming a teacher. Empathy, having feelings, because you definitely got to have that, because not all students are in the same place. Time management, I guess, would probably be another one. That's a very important. Critical thinking, I think, is probably another skill. Problem solving, all of those things are important skills that one needs to have.
So do you have any advice for a youth my age who might be thinking about pursuing a career in education?
I guess one of the huge things is, find your passion. What is it? What level are you interested in? As far as teaching, are you thinking you want to be a high school teacher? Are you thinking you want to be an elementary teacher? The one nice thing that I know at our school here, um, in Virginia or Rock Ridge, I think the high school kids, they can volunteer. They have times in the high school where they can go volunteer in the elementary, and I'd say do that. Go get a feel for it. If this is something that you'd be interested in, um, I would say do that, because um, you know I think that's such a huge bonus that we have, and that we have to offer. That I guess if you think that's something you'd want to be doing, I'd say take advantage of what you can right now. As I know myself, um, I think I was in elementary actually when I first thought, you know what? And I maybe had told you this when you were in my class. I know I was in fifth grade, and I thought, you know what? Because everybody has their goals. I said, if I don't become a professional basketball player, which is everybody's dream, I want to become a teacher. And so, luckily enough, I became a teacher. So I would just say follow your heart, and get your feet wet as best you can.
And for my last question, could you tell me what it is that you enjoy about your job the most, Mr. Negen?
Well, having you in my class there, Kroll. No, um, I think working with students, watching them grow as students and as a person, excuse me, and I guess and throughout the year, each year a different group of kids comes to my class, and I kind of set goals for each kid, and I hope that by the end of the year, I can tell the growth of each student, um, and I think overall, hoping that in some way, I hope that I've impacted them in some way, whether it's in the classroom or as a mentor of some kind.
Well, Mr. Negen, thank you for taking the time to talk with me today.
Thank you for having me. I think what you're doing is super cool, and I hope you continue doing it.
And thanks to everyone for watching this video. Check out the SWOP YouTube channel for more videos exploring local careers. I'll see you on the next SWOP Jobs video.